Warning, the following video is intended for viewers 13 years and older. Viewer discretion is advised. You're here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Welcome back, my adult collectors. This is I'm Ghost of Sparta, and I'm here with another toy review, a fantastic action figure review. Let me correct that, because we're all adults in this channel. This is the Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Arts 3-pack with Sora, Donald Duck, and Goofy from Toy Story. Well, I guess when they go inside the Toy Story world in the video game. I have not played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. I enjoyed the first two, so guys, please don't berate me in the comments. Go ahead and braid me in the comments. It really doesn't matter. So I have this 3-pack for you guys that I'm going to review. It looks like it comes with a crazy amount of accessories, and you know me and all the other adult collectors out there, we love accessories. So before we get started, if you stumbled across this channel, you got to be 13 years or older to sub, like, and enjoy the content. You know, with all the new COPA law that's coming out, I will have another video discussing that, but please subscribe, hit that like button, and hit the bell notification button so that way you guys won't miss another fantastic review from me. I'm Ghost of Sparta. So let's get right into this. Alrighty, so we have Sora, Goofy, and Donald out of their cardboard prison, or their prison box, or I don't know, we need to come up with a name when they're like real big boxes. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys can come up with any names. But we have them all three out of the packaging, and these are really nice figures. I mean, the detail on it is really done very fantastically. I mean, you can see a lot of work went into this. I mean, I'm surprised at the articulation that's on there, and I think with the style of the world for Toy Story, it kind of helped out with that, so they can kind of hide some of the joints. But let's see how tall they are. So we got Goofy right here. He's standing about a good, I want to say 6 inches, like on the dot to the top of his hat. If you take off his hat, he's probably like 6 3/4. Same thing for Sora. He's sitting at 6 inches. You know, I do have his neck tilted down a little bit, so he might be a little bit taller than 6 inches by the tip of his hair. And then for Donald, we have him at a good 3 inches and a quarter, what it looks like, close to 4. So, you know, I know Donald being a short Disney character, we can say that, you know, that pretty much sums it up. You know, he is the shorter one. So let's take a look at each character one by one. And I'm gonna go with my favorite character here, Goofy. Gosh. So there we go. This is Goofy right here. We could take a look at him a little bit closer. So you can see that the paint apps on this figure are done really well. I mean, there isn't any bleeding. We got some of the, you know, Disney logo there, but there isn't any bleeding. There isn't any issues that I could see from the paint on it. I mean, also I wanted to make a shout out. One of my subscribers let me use this from his collection. His name is William. Thank you, William, once again for, you know, helping out with this, with the channel, with some content. Appreciate it, guys, that, you know, you guys send me stuff to review. It helps out a lot. So let's look at the articulation. He is on, I want to say, a ball. I don't know what joint this is called. This must be something that Bring Arts made themselves, because it's not a ball hinge. It's just a stick that's loose in a hole. You know, that's what it looks like to me. I mean, it does move up and down, so you can get some articulation out of it. It rotates 360. Fortunately, his hat's not removable. His ears are articulated, so they can actually rotate. I would be very careful, though, because that joint seems very thin. And his ears at the very bottom, you can move them. You can actually angle them in any angle you want. And with this joint that Bring Arts has made, it makes the head pop off pretty easily. So the arm can rotate full 360 degrees because of the hinge joint here. As you can see, you can also make it go all the way up. There is also a bicep swivel. There's one jointed elbow, but we can get 90. Let's see, is there, yeah, look, there's also a forearm swivel, and we also have a wrist articulation. So they also have a ball peg here. So they actually have interchangeable hands. We're going to go over all the accessories with each figure. He also has a waist joint here. Can also move his waist that far in that many degrees, and he can crunch forward in that many degrees. So you can get a variety of ranges when it comes to the figure. You can also see that his legs are on a ball joint as well, or they call it a T joint. So you can't get him doing the splits, but his angle of foot, his raising his foot up, it goes that far, and it goes that far back in that many degrees. You'd actually have to kind of rotate it to get his foot up. But when do you see them really picking up their feet past their head? They're not trying to do any acrobatics or anything like that. So we got a single jointed knee that gives us 90. We do get a swivel for the ankle. We do get an ankle rocker, and we do get a toe hinge. So I want to say that's pretty much the articulation for all of them. I mean, Sora looks about the same when it comes to articulation. Let's take a look at him. The paint on him looks done very well. You can see the eyes. You can see the eyes in the detail. I mean, they're supposed to be like in the Pixar animation, style. So I think that's why these figures kind of look real blocky, because that's what Pixar is known for. But pretty much the articulation for Sora is the same. He has the same amount of crunch, and for his diaphragm joint, his arm rotates 160. Ooh, and I just knocked off his head like that with his own fist. But as you can see, they have this weird joint. I mean, I don't even know what it's called. I'm gonna have to do some research. If you guys know what that joint is called, please leave me a comment in the comment below, in the comment section, so that way you can know what this joint is called, because I'm gonna have to do some research, because it's not a ball peg. I don't know what it is, but it does allow articulation for the head. So that's pretty much it for Sora. And then we get Donald here. We have Donald in his cute little shirt. He's over there with no pants on. And oh man, that sucks, dude. This peg just broke. This broke literally right now. Yeah, that ball joint broke. So you can see the quality that you're getting. It looks like it has metal in it. Yeah, it looks like they used metal. And I'm sorry, William, that you had to see that, but that looks like it just broke from it just being either in the box too long, or their quality control is terrible. So that dings it right there for quality control. But as for articulation, Donald does have an ab crunch, which is crazy, or a waist swivel. You can rotate his butt left and right, so you can wiggle his tail. His head also moves as well. But I'm actually disappointed in the quality control for this, because this foot just came off like butter. Like, it literally, I just tapped it because I was messing with this one and it just came off. So I'm gonna put Donald to the side. He probably might not be in the rest of the review, but I will showcase his accessories and we can go from there. Alright, so here are the accessories for the figures. Each of them have about 3 hands, so that including the pair that they have that's actually on them in the package. So you could say they have 2 pairs of hands, and then they have their weapon holding hand. They each come with one of those. Goofy's here comes with this here, so he can hold his shield, and then he comes with his shield, which is done very well. I mean, you can see the paint on it. There's not much bleeding. The paint around the ring is done very well. They actually molded all of it, and here's the handle for that. I mean, after seeing what happened with Donald, I'd be very careful with exchanging pieces with this. I mean, I don't know how old these figures are, like I said, so I'd be very careful. Sora has the most accessories because he has an interchangeable head. He has his 3 hands plus the 2 on him, and then he also comes with his keyblade that is from this town. And I know that each keyblade from the series, I believe if you have this little necklace, or I don't know what the hell this is called, but if you guys can tell me in the comments, please let me know what this is called. But I know if you have that, it's like an extra boost to your, it increases your attack or stamina or something like that. You have the sheriff's badge for Woody. You have, Buzz Lightyear's star command symbol here, and then you have the cactus for Woody because he's the sheriff and all that good stuff inside, Western times. And then you have Donald Duck's staff because he's the mage. You can see here the paint is done very well on the staff. It looks great. I mean, look at that blue, the buckles painted silver, all the line work is done very well. Let me see. Perfect. That's what I was worried about, because to be able to stick it in his hand, I was wondering, like, how do you get it on? So yeah, I'm glad that they took a page into some of the other figures out there that they used. You basically pop that off and then you stick it in there very so slightly. I mean, these are brand new in the package, guys. I mean, I broke the seal, to show this to you guys. So some of the figure does take some, you know, wear into it, so that way you can get the things on it. So that's very tight. I'd be very careful if you pick this up, so that way you guys can enjoy, you know, all the accessories. And I'd be careful with Donald's left leg. As you saw earlier, it did just break off, like it was dust. It was pretty sad. That joint was messed up inside the packaging. So I don't know what their quality control is at Bring Arts or Square Enix. Kind of makes me worried, because I did pre-order the Square Enix Final Fantasy VII, and I'm worried about the Cloud figure. So that's pretty much it for the accessories. Alrighty, so I have the figures there using some of their accessories, and I have to say, I mean, I've never reviewed a Bring Arts figure before. Never seen the quality they have. Excuse me, guys, a little bit of a gas there, but I don't know. I feel that these could have been done better. That's all I'm saying. I mean, are they worth going on your shelf? You know, my collectors out there, you know, is it worth paying whatever the retail price is for that? Oh, also forgot to mention, they come with a stand. They come with their own little acrylic stands, you know, for the Kingdom Hearts logo and all that good stuff. So throw that in there. So I mean, yeah, you get 3 figures. I'm pretty sure this has to be like $80, you know, or something like that for this set. You know, they do come with a great amount of accessories. You know, the only thing is the build quality. I feel that it could have been done better. Maybe it's because the way that the plastic was molded, they used. But as you guys saw, Donald Duck's foot just broke. The joint just literally snapped inside of the foot. So there's no way to fix it. Like, the only way to fix it is to replace the whole leg. And if you're lucky to find someone that's willing to get rid of just the Donald, but the rest of the Donald will just be gone. So, I mean, is this pack fantastic? No, unfortunately it's not. So guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe and the bell icon, so you guys won't miss any fantastic reviews from me. And then stay tuned, I'm gonna have more videos coming up. I want to talk about the Copa stuff that's going on and how it's gonna affect my channel. So stay tuned, guys.